Hello and very welcome to just another Rockabilly guitar lesson. And this time I present to you the Jimmy Fautheree special. If you've never heard of Jimmy Fautheree or Jimmy and Johnny before, you should definitely stop the video right now and check out the link in the description below, because it's one of the coolest clips you'll ever see when it comes to Rockabilly and Rockabilly guitar. I prepared two songs for you, Love Me and Sweet Love on My Mind. One intro and 5 solos all together. I will teach the intro to Love Me and the first solo right here on YouTube. And if you want to get access to the whole package, the 5 solos, the intro and the jam tracks in 4 different speeds and the tabs, you should go to my website at randyrich.de. The link is also in the description below, and you can get the whole package for just $10. Okay, so let's get started. The intro to Love Me is pretty straightforward and goes like this. It's in the key of A, and you start here with a slide from 4 to 5, the top 2 strings. Yeah, and then for the second measure you play. Yeah, at the end you play 5 to 7 on the B string. The next part starts on the E string, 5 to 8, back to 5, 8 on the B string, 5 and 7 on the G string. And then in the end you just play a pull-off from 8 to 7, pick 5, and you end up here on 7 on the D string. Yeah, so here's the whole intro. The first solo starts with a typical Jimmy Fautheree lick that goes like this. Here you start here playing your open A string, then low E string 3 to 4, back to the open A string, but this time you pick the D string as well, holding the second fret of the D string. Yeah. You repeat this, and again, and then you play a hammer-on from 3 to 4 on the A string, and finish with a open E string. Yeah? So here's the whole first part. And then you repeat this. And again. And then when you reach the hammer on the third time, the hammer on from 3 to 4 on the A string, then you play the double stop again, A and D string instead, going to the E string, and then after that you play E string 3 to 4. So here's the whole first lick. And then you play an A major arpeggio, but you slide to the 7th fret of the D string. I wrote down slide from 5 to 7, but you can slide from anywhere you want. You got to go back to the 2nd though. And then you end up here on the 3rd fret of the A string, so this will make it an A minor with an C in the bass, yeah? So this is typical Rockabilly or 1950s rock and roll, where you always mix minor and major melody ideas. And then you stick with a minor mood for the rest of the bar. So I'm starting here with a slide again, play it slowly. And then the chord progression switches to D, and you play this. You start with a slide from 4 to 5 on the A string, and you go back and forth between A and D string. Yeah. 7 to 4 on the D string, back to the A string and open D, 3rd fret of the A string and open D. And then the next phrase, open A to 3rd of the E string, back to open A, and then the slide again, and then slide back to the 2nd fret, and you repeat this 3 times. Yeah, and then it goes to the E chord, and you play for the last part. Yeah, slide again from 4 to 5, this time the B string, and you play the open E string simultaneously. Yeah, then there's a hammer on and pull off 3, 5, 3 on the E string, and then 5 to 3 on the B string, 5 on the G string, and 4 on the B string. Yeah? And then the rest of the solo. Oh, I missed one note there. But you play again 5th fret of the B string and open E string, 3rd fret of the B string, 5 to 4 on the G string, and then you got to be fast with your index to put it flat on G and D string for the last part. So here's the whole first solo slowly for you.